moving on. The program, your program.
Do you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, why don't you talk about it?
Yeah,
Plug it in. What are you doing? So you're gonna like mentor people, or we're gonna is this like a Big Brother program? Like, you know how they have, like, come on, kid, stay in school. No.
No, so it's like I pretty much it's got something to do with my gym, because they'll be training out of my gym, but I advertised like a mentorship program. So people could apply, and there's going to be a trial date on the 30th of September starting at like 8 a.m.
Nice.
And these guys, I've had, in the first 10 hours, I had 100 people email me to apply. So the mentorship program is pretty much, I'll take you under my wing. Like, I'll take young fighters under my wing, and you become my guys. Like, I take care of you, I train you, I direct your career, you'll be training at my gym. Like, I'll direct all of your training in your direction. So I feel like it's just the opportunity that I wish I had at that age. And I'm pretty much, from where I am now, I'm looking for me at 18, at 19, when I was a year into the sport, when I just started fighting, and I was a crazy guy, man. Like, if you tell me to do this, I'll do this. If you tell me to eat only this and run up this hill every morning.
But times are different now. I mean, like, the techniques are different. Even me, when I think back to my old days when I first started fighting, even cutting weight, you know, like the methods I used to cut weight back then were just
there was so much trial and error to get me to the position I am now. So if I can go back and give these other young guys an opportunity to learn the fast way, to learn the correct way, and save them a lot of time and save them a lot of dangerous possible, I will. So that's pretty much it. I put out the application for the Hangman Mentorship program.
How do they apply? Just send you an email?
They just shoot an email through. Well, I shut the applications down because I had 100 guys in like half a day, and I recognize a lot of names, a lot of young fighters that have been going around the country.
Yeah.
So this is something I'm like real excited about, my mentorship program.
Yeah. I'm
gonna have, I had like 80 confirmation emails. And so we'll see how many of these guys turn up on the days.
So it's like a elimination.
I'm guessing like 10 or 20 guys show up on the day.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy with that. I would rather there be 5 guys, and those guys are committed, and those guys really want it. Because it will be a tough day. I think I had a few people kind of apply thinking that it was like a free gym membership. You know what I mean? They're just oh, how do I... can I enter to win the free gym membership? And I was like, oh, my guy. I was like, you got it twisted, my guy. Like, this is going to be tough. Like,
how long is it going to go for, the tryouts? How long is it going to go?
So it's like one day, and I've broken it down into 3 parts. The first one is just like physical testing.
Okay.
Just to check like their...
Like a tiger type thing.
Strength. Yeah. Kind of like, well, that's like the inspiration for it was the Tiger Muay Thai tryouts.
But those ones are like ruthless, though. You're not going to like beat the... snot at these kids.
Not a good way to train. Like,
I agree. Because
I'm looking for like my gym at this stage. It's in like the fledgling stage. I think the guys I'm looking for are a bit newer in the game than the guys that are going for the Tiger Muay Thai trials. I feel like Tiger Muay Thai trials, you have to push someone to that level to really check them.
They're more experienced as well. They're more experienced already in MMA or in fighting.
Yeah, so mine's broken down to 3 parts, like physical testing. There'll be, I don't want to give away too much in case some of the younger guys are watching as to what's involved. I want to keep it a bit of a surprise, but it'll be like physical testing, then like skill testing, have a few other fighters come in, a few of my coaches come in, and we can see like what?
What? Oh, am I volunteering? Oh, snap. Are we going to spawn?
Oh, it'll be an interesting day, man. I'm excited.
I'll come through.
But this is like, who's the hungriest kid in the country?
Yeah.
Like, this is pretty much what the competition is. Like, who wants to be where we are?
Yeah.
This is it. This is like the next generation. Like, we went on, but now I'm going back to the very start, building up the amateurs in the country.
Grassroots.
Building up the younger scene, because I want to see, in 5 years and 10 years, when I step away from the sport, I want to see a whole bunch of new blood heading towards the UFC. So that's kind of the inspiration behind it, you know?
And what's the third one?
Yeah, so we got this physical testing. We'll see if they're strong, if they're fast. Skills, who's coachable, who learns things. Because that's
the important thing.
That's an important part, like how quickly someone can pick something up and adjust and adapt. Like, that's a big part of the sport.
Tardingas, kids. Tardingas.
Tardingas.
Listen. Because I know, I'm I've been told many. I listen well, and I'm very coachable. Sometimes I just need to open this. I got big ears for.
Yeah, I feel like that's your biggest skill is that you can learn and put something into your game like very quickly.
Took me a while.
Yeah,
I was stubborn. I was a stubborn kid. That's why. So, yeah. And the third one would be.
Third one's just spirit. Just spirit.
Mana.
Yeah, your mana. Like that's something that can't be taught. Like I can teach you. I can train you to be a stronger athlete. I can train you to be faster. Like that's something that just comes with time.
They always say that, man.
I can give you skills. You know, if you just show up, like I can train you into something. I can give you the ability, the skills behind it. But I can't train spirit. If you're the fittest, strongest guy, the fastest guy, you can jump the highest, you pick things up well, you're coachable, and then when it comes down to crunch time, you're
First to quit.
You're a quitter.
First to
like
quit.
you're a quitter.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm wasting my time. Like that's why MMA is a different sport. That's why just because you're a supreme athlete doesn't mean you're gonna succeed at MMA. You can have the best athlete in the world, but you put him under the punch. You test him when when things get hard and he quits. Well then,
not just fighting wise as well. Talking about the lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like coming up in the game where you have to give your dog your steak so you can have the rice. Back in the day, shout out to Millie, that's my boy. But yeah, so that kind of
that's another part of it. Like so, at the moment I've got 80 applicants. I'm thinking like 10 or 20 will come on the day, and 2 people will win a scholarship.
It's 2.
So 2 people will win like a mentorship. 2 people I take under my wing. There's only so many people you can look after as a coach.
It feels like going to Hogwarts or something. Like
yeah, you're going to Hogwarts. Dance Hogwarts.
Magic School of Wizardry. All right. It's definitely fair enough. I like that. Because even boys like the Bucket brothers giving back as well with the VS program.
Yeah.
Same thing you're doing. Me, man.
It'll come.
One day. It'll come in its own way, organically. But,
yeah.
I just got to sit back and watch you guys give back. I give back in my own way, but yeah.
This is not giving back. This is like earned. Like I'm not going out there to, here you go, kid. Like have all of this.
Teach a man to fish, right?
I wanna bring in hungry young guys so they're nagging me, because that gives me inspiration. Like when I'm like forcing someone to go to training, like, hey man, meet me here, and they don't show up, and it's like, oh come on, man.
Disheartening.
I want like young guys like coming to me and be like, Dan, when are you free? What can I do from here? What can I do from here? What can I do from here? Because I feel like that just feeds me, man. That just like feeds my fire. It reminds me of how hungry I was when I was that age. And it reminds me to not be content at where I'm at now, and to focus on like staying just as hungry as I was when I was 18, when I was 19, when I just started my career.
If anyone wants to sign up, where can they sign up though? Like what's the website?
Man, applications being shot. But by the response from this one, like this is something that I'm gonna do regularly.
Okay.
I'd like to get this one out of the way in September, maybe even another one by the end of the year.
Damn.
Or early next year.
If you don't make it this one, you can make it the next one.
Yeah, you can make it the next one.
See who sticks around. Who's with the smoke?
Well, that's how it's gonna.
Who's got the money?
That's how it's gonna. There's 2 people that are gonna get it, but that's not like, hey, I got this free Dan Hooker mentorship for life.
Yeah.
Like you're held to a different standard. Like the people that are members of my gym, you're held to you're not on the same standard. You come in 10 minutes late. I'm like, hey, jump on the mats. Like, don't worry about it. 15 minutes late, I don't care. No, you're a member of my gym. Like you're.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. That's fine. You can jump on. If you're one of my fighters and you're a minute late, growl you off, but you can jump on the mats. My mentorship guys, man, if you roll up 4 minutes early, you're 11 minutes late.
Yeah.
You should have been here. So I'm giving it to 2 guys, but those guys don't show up to the minimum requirements. They start showing up late, 2 or 3 times. I'm calling up number 3, and I'm like, hey, get in here. You're the next guy. He doesn't show, I'm calling up number 4. So I'm going to work my way down the list. So it's like, yeah, I like it. I feel like things should be earned.